Hey, how are your knees lately? Your knees hurt? Got crunchiness, achiness, stiffness in your knee joints? Well, stick around because today in the Morning Flow Show, we're going to talk a little bit about a technique for getting rid of the achiness and stiffness in your knees. And all that's coming back right after this, or it's coming up when we come back right after this. Hi, I'm David-Dorian Ross, and welcome to the Morning Flow Show.
New beginnings, wake up high, the sun's going down. Time to start your day, bro. Can't keep being late on. Oh, you need the money.
Hello.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, David-Dorian and everybody.
There we go. That's some good mornings there. Ross, and I want to welcome all the new people who are coming into class here in the Zoom room. Linda, good morning. Good to see you. Also the people over there on Facebook who might be watching live right now or might be watching sometime in the future because we're going to get up and dance. Linda's standing. She says, let's go. Come on. So why don't you guys go ahead and get onto the dance floor. I will turn on some music and come and join you. Let's just start here. And open up the heart. This is a how do you feel moment, right? How do you feel? And open up the heart. And open up your breath, because if you let it, the breath does all the work. And open up the mind and dump out all the thoughts, because the thoughts don't do any of the work. They just get in the way. And then let everything go and drift on down. Breathe in and rise. Breathe out and just let it fall. Floating back up, the palms open wide. Scoop in all the good energy from around you. Take it into the body. Squeeze it down and push it out to the ground. One more time. Sinking the chi. Inhale. Gather in. Exhale. And then one foot steps out to the side. Doesn't even matter which foot. And in front, the hands drift up. Now here's the most important part. Breathe out and melt. And then float back up again. For those of you who are new, the word here is melting. Not sitting, not squatting, not bending. I don't even care how low you go. It's just let go. Melting. Good. And the hands float up, round out like you're giving a big hug. Inhale and open. And with this hand on top, catch the big round moon and then melt again. This hand on top. Breathe in. Breathe out. So melting is the theme today. Fingertips drift back together. Pull into the heart. And then step out into your corner and melt your way into the push right there. And just sort of collapse your way back. Very nice. Nice and easy. Isn't that nice? Let's bring it back on in. Take your time. Step in, hands into the heart. Step out into your other corner. And just melt, dissolve into the corner there. One more time. Beautiful. And bring it back on in. Take your time. Back out into the corner. One nice push. Floating back in, the hands turn into soft fists. Loop around and pinch together. The twin peaks enter the ears. One more time. And bring it on back in. Take your time, hands into the heart. Stepping back out of the corner, float and drift and melt into the corner one more time. Then this hand right here drops. Circles all the way around. Catching the moon, you spin it. Spin the moon. Dissolve into the corner. Breathe in. One more time. Nice. And bring it back on in. Step in. Take your time. Big hug. Inhale and open. And back to the beginning. Sink the chi. Hands float up in front. There's your big hug right there. Inhale and open, and this hand drops. Falls. And floating across the sky, it changes place with the other hand like two clouds, drifting together, merging, then separating and floating across the sky. Breathe in, breathe out. The hands are clouds. And as they reach over here in this corner, this hand makes a hook. And then open out across the heart. Open, 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 open. Big sigh right here. And release the hook. And let it float on through. Hook again. Open. Big sigh. And let's just loop that back. And don't be shy, yeah? Take it all the way over, yes? And melt all the way back. Good, one more of those. Release. Hook right there. Open, open. Two more loops. Yeah, no secret, just keeps on moving. Now stay with me. Reverse direction. Back up over the top. Down and through. Release. The snake creeps down through the grass. Hook right there. One solitary whip. Followed by two more. Don't stop. Reverse direction. And release. Now this time as you step into the corner, step in, hook, step out, and open, open, open. And ready? Reverse direction. And here's the lesson, melting. Now don't get excited. It's not sitting. It's not squatting, because I don't care how low you go. Up and open. It's not about getting low. It's about letting go. So just melt. Look back up. Melt. All right, here we go, down and through. Don't be shy, take it over and release the hook. Take your time and step on in, stepping on out. Here we go, reverse direction, up and over the top, melting down, and back up again. Looking good, one more time. Here we go, up and open, 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 big sigh right here, and back down. And through. And release that hook and float on over. And with every cloud, your feet walk a little bit closer together. Until we come right back to the center with a big hug. Inhale and open whenever you get there. I don't care how it happens. And back to the beginning, sinking the chi. Nice. Hands float up in front. Round out, inhale and open. This hand on top catches the moon and step on in. Stepping on out, toss the moon out the window. And then this hand scoops underneath. Floats up and across the room. Coming back over here on this side. Scoop in. Scoop out. Toss away. Ready for this? This hand scoops under. Floats around the room. Step in. Step out to your corner. Toss away. see if we have enough time for this. As you toss away, don't stop. Keep on going. This hand on top catches the moon again and step into your other corner. Toss away. Do one more step. Here we go. Keep on going. Catch the moon. This hand on top. Step on out to your corner, getting scary close to the camera. All right, now stay with me. Something special. This hand scoops under, lift and step back. Step back. Step back and hug the big tree right there. Inhale and open. Fingers come floating back together. Hands flatten. This foot returns. And on a Friday morning, that is how we do it. Okay, so that wraps up another episode of the Morning Flow Show. I hope you got up out of your chair and was actually practicing with us, because that's how you're going to get all the good benefits. If you actually do it and not just watch it. This theme today, the show, was inspired by a question that I got from one of the audience members who said, after our back pain episode, what about knee pain? How does Tai Chi help with achy knees? A lot of people say they have problems with their knees. Some people have even been worried that doing Tai Chi might make their knee pain worse or might cause knee pain. Well, it turns out that the number one cause of knee pain among people who are over the age of 50 is not injury, or it's not doing too much Tai Chi or anything like that. It's arthritis. Arthritis is the number one cause of knee pain. And arthritis is caused because of the arthritis pain is caused because of the inflammation in the joint. And inflammation leads to additional irritation, and then the irritation leads to more inflammation, and so on in a vicious circle. But here's the thing. The number one, I'd say, most researched and verified benefit of Tai Chi practice is its anti-inflammatory effect. It's in fact systemic. So you do a little bit of Tai Chi on one side, and it covers the whole body. So it's going to get down to your knees as well. But the secret is, like, why that happens is that Tai Chi does not force any movement. We don't talk about squatting deeper or getting down lower or pushing yourself into a stretch. We melt, we dissolve, we ooze down and ooze back up again. We flow into one corner, into the next corner. And so when you do your Tai Chi with this method, you get rid of that knee pain. And you can also learn to walk through life with the same kind of technique. Don't push it, right? Just flow with it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Listen, I'd like to know what you liked about the morning class, or if you have any other questions, write it down here in the comment. The question of the day is, how are your knees before and after your flow session? Right? Check in with yourself. How's my knees before you start? And tell me how your knees feel after you're finished. That's the question of the day. Write it down there in the comments. And if you're new here, haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I can't wait to hear from you and see you in class. In the meantime, have a great afternoon. Peace.